You can copy any of your campaigns and create a complete duplicate of it. I actually recommend doing this in two different scenarios. One is to create a backup of your campaign. You've worked hard to create just the right campaign, and it only takes one, server malfunction or maybe like a misclick in order to really mess it up. And you don't want to have to redo that effort. So it's better to just have a separate version of it waiting there as a backup. The other reason you might want to create a copy is maybe you ran a campaign last year that did really well and you want to run it again and just make some slight tweaks. Well, instead of starting over from scratch, why not copy that campaign and run it again and just make all of these slight edits for this year's version? So I'm going to do that now, and I'm going to show you and kind of point out some of the things that happen when you create a copy. So let's say I ran a video contest last year, and I want to go over here and copy it. I'm going to go to the Actions dropdown next to that campaign, and then I'm going to choose the Copy option here. So what happens is it creates an exact replica, and the first thing you have to do, because it's not going to allow you to save it with the exact same name, I can either say backup if I'm creating this as a backup, or you might want to add a date to it. Once you realize that you're going to start doing this every year, you might want to put the year here. That way you know this is the 2024 version, and maybe even go back and change the name of the other one to the 2023 version. You can always edit a campaign name by editing it. So now that I've created this, one thing that I want you to understand about these, and it's really helpful, is just because I copied the campaign doesn't mean it copies all of the entrants. It copies all of the settings, the design, and everything, except it leaves out all of the submissions. So you've got a nice clean campaign with all of the entries cleared out. It's ready to start accepting fresh entries. Just note that, like, if you're doing a sweepstakes or a campaign, you would certainly want to go down and be sure to edit the dates. So the dates will need to be updated for this year. That's the main thing that you're going to need to change. And go into your design and make sure that anything that said, 2023 now says 2024. And you're pretty much ready to deploy the campaign again and run the campaign all over again.